Yes, you are correct, Blue. That is the shape that is made from a freely dangling chain that is held fixed by 2 points.
Golf time, baby.
It is also the shape of a ramp that when you drop a ball from it, then it's the fastest way to drop a ball via a ramp between 2 points. And another special property about that type of curve is that no matter where you place the ball on the ramp, partially down or whatever, it takes the same amount of time to get to the bottom.
Excellent.
That's the fucking shit, man. I would love to see someone actually build one of those, like, giant size. Like, if there was a way to, like, submit myths to Mythbusters or whatever, I would love for them to just build one of those ramps and see if it's, like, really true from, you know, a real-life physical standpoint of those sort of properties. I suppose maybe if they went ahead and just sort of, you know, hijacked the big arch of St. Louis, and then they just dangled it upside down using like heavy machinery or something. That would do it. All right, good shit. Yes, it was a curve that was discovered by the Jacob brothers in the 17th century. They were among the fathers of the calculus in Europe. You know, stepping alongside the success of, you know, stepping up beyond the success of Gottfried Leibniz and Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton, though, it's like he was a man that had all those FLUXIONS, and you know those were awkward and weird to use, and you might still see them in a couple of old textbooks, but for the most part, we just use the differential notation that was invented by Leibniz because, well, it looks delicious. Dun 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 dun.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Yes, Isaac Newton did lean a little bit that way, but the lady still liked him. So far as I remember from history.
Nice shot.
I don't know. Newton was weird as hell too. Like, I almost wonder how much more he could have contributed to science if he didn't devote so much brain power to theology. 112.4, where have we seen that before?
Nice shot.
You know what, instead of the slice, we're gonna do a tiny fade.
Excellent.
Close enough.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Probot has been on fire. Probot has been on fire tonight. Alright. Good shit.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
That back flag is difficult to be consistent on.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Okay. No! Back flag, you son of a bitch. We'll get close.
Excellent. Birdie putt.
That's the backup strat.
Nice birdie.
For when you don't know otherwise.
Very well done. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt.
I'll have to try to dig into my old videos, my old video backups, and see what sort of dank route that I made for hole 5. It's been a long time. I wonder if that was among the stuff that got lost in the great hard drive crash of 2017. I hope not.
Nice shot. Great. Eagle. Nice eagle. Very well done.
I'd have to... fucking dicks.
Nice shot.
Well, come back when you're ready, good sir, buddy, old pal.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
And always, always, always.
Nice birdie.
No,
Very well.
pop in at the Discord. There's always some weird meme that happens, like, every now and then. Usually because, you know, in my delirious evenings, you know, day in and day out, I come up with some image macro that is only relevant 3 to 10 years ago. But I thought, you know, I would just make it relate to Mario Golf Total Tour somehow.
Nice on.
Ah, yes.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Truth. There are Pikmin here. Just not in Lakitu Valley.
Shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done. Nice shot.
Ah, yes. You gotta always keep Chris on his toes, you know. Because, yeah, he's played quite a fair amount of Pikmin 3 in the past few years.
Nice shot.
Can't let a variety streamer hog all the glory, right?
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done. Nice shot.
Pictrum, Pictrum, Plectrum. I hope this carries the rough.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yeah, I doubt it too.
Very well done.
Oh, pop quiz to all of you quote-unquote calculus students. If x approaches 0, what does that limit come out to? And yes, you may use L'Hopital's rule, if you happen to know it.
Nice on.
Hey Lamau, dude. I used to get in trouble back in school in Calc 1 for sneaking later into the book to, you know, figure out L'Hopital's rule so that you can easily figure out those indeterminate limits. And I would just write it and, like, not, like, quote-unquote show my work or draw the graphs or do all that quote-unquote pre-calc shit to do it.
Very well done.
So, no, 24. Not 24. If you put it up on Wolfram Alpha, you would definitely see that's not the case. Okay, fine. I just gave you an easy way to do that without L'Hopital. Big bounce off the slope.
Excellent. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Well, it is one of those answers that sometimes if you shout it out, it does work. Like if you're in stats class, I hear a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not, but you can still get a 2 on a score of 2 on the AP stats exam if for every answer you just wrote increased sample size. Now I'm not saying 2 is a good score, but I'm just saying.
Nice birdie.
This was a good
Very
Lakitu.
well done.
Ugh, buttocks.
New course unlocked.
Good job. Keep up the pace.
No Taylor is required. You're welcome to try that. But nah, fam, that would overcomplicate the shit out of it. Sin x over x as x approaches 0.
Nice shot. shot.
Back flag. How delightful.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
And the way to get at least a 3 on the AP Mario Golf Toaster Tour exam, down 2 in power.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing Starbow, then oof. Yeah, a two frame will destroy you. Or heck, if you're playing risky enough, there is such a thing as making mistakes is sometimes fine. Sometimes when I talk about making a mistake and it's like I make a good mistake, it's one that basically things kind of balance out. Whether it's like, you know, the way the wind blows and I double tap motherfucker and alright, at least I only butchered the tee shot. That was a bad mistake. My frickin', you know, dick for thumbs. Alright.
Nice shot.
But yeah, sometimes like yes. Sometimes it works out well for you because your preconceived notion of what you thought was a good shot might not have been so. And sometimes a little bit of a slice is what you needed to get back on course.
Nice bird. Very well done.
Or, you know, you kind of do that sort of that fractional part of the way to the edge impact point stuff. That's the professional shit.
Nice shot.
This should work out pretty well. It'll hug that slope thingy and then just maybe. Nah, it came up a little short of that. Okay. Minor regression. Fine. Fine. Always once on the front nine. If we don't count that that high slice on hole 4. Whatever. So I'll lose a little bit of time on this split, but I really don't want to reset too much. God damn it.
Nice shot.
See, that's the cushy part. That's the cushy part.
Birdie putt.
That's what I like.
Nice
In rain, it doesn't really work that well. Alright.
Nice shot.
Okay. Yeah, fucking hell, 300 challenge, man.
Nice.
I mean, it's freaking hard enough, you know, on normal tourneys in this game.
Nice bird.
I would argue that it's slightly harder to do in Mario Golf N64, but if you were to do this for star tourneys here, that would be a lot harder even still than Mario Golf N64 to try to do sub 300 on.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice.
Yes.
Very well done.
Outside of wedges, but at that point you really don't have to worry much.
Nice shot.
Like it's really one of the tiny questions is, okay, am I gaining loft or losing loft with this? Yeah, no, I mean, that would just basically, like, there's really aside from, there's only a couple shortcuts.
Very well done.
But aside from those, like, you just have to play absolutely perfect for 108 holes.
Nice shot.
Well, there's a lot to talk about. I've been trying to storyboard, like, you know, stuff for this game for a long time, but I don't know. I just worry that I'll either forget something or I'm just terrible at making those kind of videos in general, so
Nice shot.
I don't know, my time is tight.
Nice.
Blue has a good shared PowerPoint up there for 100%, but that's a start. It's a start to something bigger.
Nice shot. Nice.
Well, that really hugged tight. Okay,
Punch.
please go in.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Now that said, in the Discord, one of the channels is called Routes, and I made like sort of maps of the holes.
Birdie.
So I don't know if anyone caught that, like, you know, while trying to learn the game and everything, but it at least kind of gives you an idea of like the right and wrong ways to do like to stop tough holes like PCG8, because there are so many players that they just completely lose it on PCG8. That hole is what separates, you know, beginners, intermediates, and pros.
Birdie punch.
Alright, that's the last mistake I'm gonna make. If I make one more mistake in Cheap Cheap, then I will try again from scratch.
Nice shot.
Because this is an easy course. I shouldn't be missing putts. Also, these hooks are not helping.
Nice on. Birdie punch.
Alright.
Birdie.
CCF 12, the ultimate test of how good your video connection is. Excellent.
Nice shot.
That is a hole that I like to use to calibrate my video settings. Like, I like to make sure there's not too high of contrast or gamma or any of those lovely things.
Nice shot.
And I do add a little bit of sharpness via OBS. I think that really, really helps various details stand out.
Birdie punch.
I use anywhere from 0.01. I use anywhere from 0.15 to 0.20 for the sharpness. Is this right flag?
Nice.
Yes, it is. Ah, yes, the old password tournaments. I've dabbed into those a little bit on my YouTube channel, but that was long ago. I think I did pretty well.
On. Birdie punch.
I think I had like a -19 round with Star Yoshi or something like that, so that wasn't too
Very
bad.
well done.
Can't remember if that does anything. Now, here's another thing is, there used to be, I shit you not, a Mario Golf Toadstool Tour website. And it was awesome, but I can't find it. I can't even find it on archive.org. I can't find it anywhere. I want to dig it up and show people how amazing it was. If anybody can help me with this, please, please,
Nice shot.
inquire within. Or on the Discord. Or PM me or whatever the hell. Because I want to see it again.
Nice shot.
It had all these awesome quotes from Wario and Waluigi and just a whole bunch, a treasure trove of glorious shit
Birdie punch.
that no one else knows about.
Nice birdie.
And that was the place where supposedly you were supposed to submit your password that you got after doing the tournaments. Like the Target Bullseye tournament way back in 2003. Those were the freaking days, man. And you know what? I didn't know about any of this at the time. So, yep, never then, never again, you know?
Nice shot.
Alright, no approach. No approach needed.
Shot.
We're going uphill anyway. We can try to stick and do a nice little spinner thingy, which, close enough.
Nice birdie.
Okay. This was a good back 9. Well, I had to redo 12, so... Shoot, still save time. This game can get very, very, very technical at a high level. It takes time. I mean, you seem to know what you're doing if you already have, like, you know, the equivalent of, like, a 104 in the Japanese version. Then you definitely know what you're doing.
Birdie putt. Nice.
Yes!
Very well done.
Oh yeah, there was a Camp Hyrule tournament for the game too. That's what one of the passwords was for. Okay. Alright, we can continue here. Yeah, I think having someone explain shit to you is good too. Like, I would love nothing more than to, like, kind of, like, do, say, you know, those, like, in-game lessons. I mean, those are really good, like, to start with, but I want to, like, take that to, like, a whole new level.
Nice shot.
And if we could figure out how to, like, grab that like, yellow simulation line thingy or whatever for, like, you know, say, the effect of the wind or the effect of missing within the impact zone,
Very well done.
that would be amazing shit. That would help so many people.
Nice shot.
I think we need Death Basket.
Nice shot. Nice shot.
I don't think I wanted to hit it that low, but this should take a big hop and stop.
Nice on.
How delightful.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, each day after work, I only got a couple hours, so, you know. And usually I just like to, you know, relax and sort of knock off, like, you know, whatever the new hot game is, or, like, you know, take care of whatever backlog of other shit that I have, so, yeah, you know. Psst. I don't know if it's a secret anymore, but I'm hooked on Tetris 99. A Lamau, dude.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
3.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Yeah, people got the need for speed, you know? Yeah, chili dogs! Carry to the green, please! Okay. Actually... this is still chip. I was hoping this would... I was hoping that would be fringe putter. That's fine!
Very well
That's fine.
done.
Chips don't get much easier than that. Okay! Alright, cactus!
Nice shot.
Cactus! Cactus! That's the nice thing about Sans is there's a lot of reference points. You can use the cacti as quick reference points.
Nice shot.
3 iron, so delta of 5 yards. That means backspin on an uphill green. Yes, lads! That is how you do.
Nice birdie. Very well
Do
done.
do 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 dun 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 dun. Delta's just a word I made up. Why am I doing Doom music? Or Puppets music? Depending on the type of person you are, you either say that that's Doom music or it's Metallica music.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Because basically it's a total ripoff. Or if you got the 3DO version, then well, it's slower and a little bit more electronic, but it's freaking awesome in its own way. Like, actually, that's my favorite version of the Doom theme. The, you know, the at Doom's Gate E1M1.
Nice shot.
That's the good shit. Yeah, some people definitely like they have the intuitive grasp. That was a damn good chip. I was expecting the wind to actually push that out of the way. That's good. Is this right flag? No, I don't like that one. All right, we'll make the best of it. Bad lie, okay. We'll do this a little bit conservatively. If this lands at the very front, we need the top spin. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
On. Birdie putt.
Go ball! Yes!
Birdie.
Sans is really good so far. Sans a go-go. One half draw. Just so that we have a decent enough amount of clearance around this pyramid. 3 wood. A Lamau, dude. Derp!
Nice. On.
Easy putt though, right?
Birdie putt.
Hopefully.
Nice.
Okay.
Very well.
Don't forget. Ah, yes, I remember. Part of it is you have to remember what the passwords are. Or, you know, probably Game FAQs has a page where, you know, all the passwords are. Did I infer enough right? No, I didn't. Please, column, don't be in the way. Column's not in the way. Good. We need some major top spins. Delta's freaking 20 yards. Jesus. Go! A Lamau, dude.
Birdie putt.
Good old, you know, freaking 2014 memes. Yes!
Nice shot.
Yes. Shoot the ball to good places, and then, well, mathematics your way through it.
Nice. On.
Man, this Sans is just straight flames.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Cactus. And with this win, we'll just add a tiny bit of fade back. Do. That's part of it, but you know what? That's the same button you hold for Mario Golf N64. So if you tried the same thing back then as you did back then it's not too much of a secret anymore. Oh, that was. I should have tried to chip. That was a weird little hop that I got caught into. Yeah, that is a quirk because the GameCube has analog triggers, and this is one of the games where it comes into play. Like, if you don't adjust it, then you'll notice that even the slightest tap of the R button will toggle the meter way the hell over. Whereas, once you figure that whole analog trigger thing out, then you can toggle it with more finesse. This is a very strong green, so
Nice.
good.
Birdie putt.
Kind of trust it. Okay. I think that was straight all along. Yep, it was.
Birdie. Very well done.
Good question. Maybe, you know, in the downtime when you're, like, you know, training and, like, looking around the game, you know, see if you can find a consistent route or something. Like, or maybe, you know, say you stumble across a new ace or eagle strategy, or there's a lot of unknowns. There's a shit ton of unknowns. Like, one of the questions I have is, say blooper 16. Like, is it worth it to play down rather than aim left and go up? Because I think that can actually be faster, but you can bet your ass it's a hell of a lot harder. You know, like, overall, empirical data we're sorely lacking too, so, you know. Lots of stuff.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done. New
And thus we have Teresa.
nice.
Good. That indicates to me that I didn't skip any holes and skip out on the birdies and then not have a dead run.
Nice.
This is gonna hug the ground like nothing else. Called it!
Birdie putt.
Don't you just love that?
Nice birdie.
Don't you just freaking love that?
Very well.
A low driver like that with topspin has so many ways it can go wrong. Alright, that's the shit I like.
Nice shot.
that slice might hurt me a little bit, but it should still take a decent hop.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice bird.
Excellent.
Very well done. Nice shot.
Let's try to land pin high and then just let this ball bite back.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Ah, yes, yeah, yonder method for, you know, the American version of the ace matches. I think the idea with that is to, like, make sure that you had enough experience to actually have a chance against that kind of caliber of gameplay. Otherwise, you just get your freaking ass handed to you. Alright, we're gonna add some carry back. That was looking a little dangerous. Good. Approach distance, front flag. That is all the shit I like today.
Excellent.
This has been a good seance.
Birdie putt.
I think I had to restart once. Otherwise, a good seance.
Very well done. New course unlocked. Yeah.
And thus, we just demolish everything else with Teresa. That's the life we like to live. Yeah, consistency, that's the key part. The strat that I do is the one that seems to work the best for me if I get front flag. But you could be a Don and try to bounce off those ruins, and that might get you a small leg up. Otherwise, yeah, good luck. I wish you all the luck in the world with that one. Yeah, definitely, like, the merits of using Bowser versus Waluigi is definitely another hot research topic.
Nice shot.
I thought I'd get a little more out of that. Alright.
Nice shot. Chip in.
Good!
Nice bird. Very well.
Looper won first try, that's what I like. Yeah, I've dabbed into those, but Bowser is hard as hell to use. But by the merits of his increased power, that allows him to play low shots more confidently and frequently. So, there are absolutely merits to his usage. I'm gonna play dangerous. I should have enough clearance to get out of this bunker with a nice quick up and down. Oh, freaking weird ass awkward slope right there. All right, we power through this. Good. Good. I hate hole 2.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yes.
Nice bird.
Playing this game casually is a Zen-like experience. Playing this game as a speedrun is Zen on crack.
Nice shot.
Minor carry adjustment. Excellent. Slice might have helped me out too.
Nice on.
I love these punch shots. I love them. I hate wedges.
Nice bird.
Especially unbridled, not approach wedges.
Nice shot.
Yes, you can play like a king if you hit your sweet spots. Teresa's strong. Literally no shit's given.
Nice shot.
That's actually not what I wanted to see. This might not even bite enough. I 4-iron? Yeah, A Lamau, dude. Flat putt, right, please.
Chip in.
Yes!
Nice bird. Very well done.
Again, much easier said than done.
Nice shot.
Because it can be rather unpredictable how much roll you get out of them.
On. Birdie putt.
This isn't hard enough, is it? It was raining, I knew it. What the fuck? That was easy. No!
Nice shot.
Yeah, it does you no harm whatsoever to tweak the impact point as needed. In fact, that's a good way to negate the wind on those later courses. Like instead of aiming, just nudge the impact point as needed, and that kind of curves it away.
Nice shot.
No pop bunker, and we are good, and we are good. Good. If this was any percent, I would not give a shit where my ball is going, but these are badges. I don't like restarting holes.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well.
Well, obviously you're using D-pad in the game's menus, right? Because I think that's faster and more precise than the control stick is. Big hop. Big hop and sit. Ah, Teresa the goddess. Tearing this course apart, man.
Nice birdie.
Aside from a dumb putt on 6, this is solid.
Nice shot.
I'm gonna add a little bit of fade back because I lost too much distance entirely here. This is a very good spot. High 3-wood should make it. Oof.
Nice shot.
Oh, this is gonna stick like a cat.
Great.
Ah!
Eagle putt.
How delightful.
Nice eagle. Very well.
That is how you play hole 9.
Nice shot.
You know what? I was gonna play to the bunker, and then I changed my mind, and then I'm like, oh yeah, we'll do the bunker. Hey, Lamau, dude. Alright. Not enough fairway. 7 out of 10. 7.8 out of 10. Too much sand.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Oh, which right side strat?
Very well done.
Are you talking on PCGA? Dude, the Duff strat is amazing in theory, but yeah, you just gotta know where to aim because that otherwise that mushroom can really like troll you.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
Yeah, that's a really tight shot from front tees, I gotta say. And I mean, if you can get eagle like in a more reasonable fashion, then yeah, just do that. Awkward ass slope. Not gonna stop me.
Nice
Oh
shot.
boy, if this makes it to the green, it is gonna stop dead.
Excellent. Birdie putt.
Min distance for the great loss.
Birdie.
No!
Very well done. Nice shot.
Ooh, Teresa is so strong, ladies and gentlemen. Even a hook wouldn't stop her.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna take a judgment and say this will land in the rough, which it does. That is high level skills. All right, please go in so that I can be vindicated. Yes, I'm vindicated.
Very well done.
Vindication. All right. I am playing almost as good as I ever have. Almost as good. This might need to slow a bit. It is a 4-iron after all. Holy crap, dude. 2.7 squared. Supreme mathematics. Yes!
Very well done.
First try hole 14. Professional strategies. You know what? Teresa does not give a shit. We're going to the fruit. As much as I would love to try to get the badges and unlock Teresa for Blooper Bay for any percent, it's not worth it. It's so unfortunate.
Nice bird.
Oh, man, this back nine has been dench flames. I like it.
Nice shot.
We do that.
Nice shot.
Hope that hook doesn't kill it, because this green's a mofo on the right side there.
Nice. Oh,
That +1 health
birdie putt.
made a metric butt ton.
Nice bird. Very well done.
1,000 liters of shit. All right, that's what I like.
Nice shot.
Big hop and stop. Not that big of a hop. Flat putt, right? Let's go. Now we go to space.
Nice bird.
And we finish this course in style once more.
Nice shot.
That slice might actually be a good thing for what I'm trying to do. Almost. Oh well.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt.
Don't miss.
Nice bird.
Excellent.
Very well done. New course unlocked.
Well, depending on the category, I mean, you sure as hell do want your birdies. So, let me just put it to you this way. If it takes you 1 second or less to make a better shot, not a bad investment of your time. Because extra strokes, extra putts, it hurts, you know?
Nice shot.
Being able to skip big holes, more holes, that's what we like. Plus 4%. This ball we need to put on the brakes. And it still won't be enough.
Nice shot. Chip in. Nice.
Excellent.
Very well done. Nice shot.
Phew, good, good, good.
Nice shot. Excellent. Birdie putt.
You know I don't like them wedges.
Nice bird.
So why not just do half a 7-iron? I'm trying to demonstrate a variety of techniques.
Nice shot.
There are myriad ways to conquer your goals in this game.
Nice bird.
Alrighty. Gotta tilt the balance. Risk, reward.
Nice.
This might still make it. Okay, well, still not as bad as the bounce from the previous time. That's alright. That's alright.
Nice shot.
Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Back flag, okay. Plus 4%, so I think a hook is my best procedure to correct this. Because low ball is not going to help there. Because I'm going downhill. Now it's just a matter of...
Nice shot. Chip in.
Yes!
Nice bird. Very well done.
The last 10 minutes gameplay-wise has been immaculate.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Excellent. Birdie putt.
Alright.
Very well done.
Yeah, sir. You know, 0.13s, 0.14s, 0.15s.
On. Birdie putt.
There's even been a couple of 0.69s in the broadcast, so... Yep, I lived my word. There might even have been at least once today, a 4.20.
Nice shot.
It's a statistical anomaly not to have one.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Good regions, good shit. Alright, good weather here. Very good wind.
Nice shot. Nice.
Topspin we need for that now.
Great.
Jesus.
Eagle putt. Nice eagle. Very well done.
This PCG has been fire.
Nice shot.
Don't crop the top. Alright, we're good. We are good.
Nice shot.
This crosswind will do a decent amount, so... Not as much as I surmised, though, but,
Nice shot. Chip.
we sink those. Inside 10 yards, always sink them.
Very well.
Alright. Oh my.
Good job. Keep up the pace.
And this is against a run that had 2 aces on the front 9 as well, so this is good. Then again, there was a major implosion on the 4th hole. No, Teresa's not going to be able to dig out of that. Damn it! I hate that strat so much, but... it's the best we got. And I tried to make it even a little bit safer, too. Just lost a little too much lost a little too much soap. That should make it over, yep.
Nice on.
Okay.
Birdie putt.
Yeah, the 10th hole's... the 10th hole's kind of ugly.
Very well.
Especially when the weather picks up. Oh, rainy.
Nice shot.
8 iron, that's different.
Nice.
I usually get the 7 iron. I think that's one of the deeper flags.
Nice bird.
In which case, normally I would try to do like maybe a halfway up on the impact point.
Nice shot.
Oh yeah, with that slice, that's definitely not hitting the mushroom now. That's really the only thing I'm worried about with the drive anyway. Crappy lies, so my chances of making it to this green are exceedingly low.
Nice shot.
I'll try anyway. No lag means I should not be out of bounds. Risky bitch, though. I'm gonna do topspin because this slope is disgusting.
Nice approach.
And I still have to fight it anyway. Oh, damn. Please.
Nice.
Yes!
Very well done.
It is absolutely fine to take time for shit like that. Absolutely fine.
Nice shot.
That was the best. That was almost the best putt of the entire day. A little harder than that.
Nice shot.
At least it didn't help me too much, but
Nice. On.
actually that was really good.
Birdie putt.
All right.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
I am insanely pleased.
Nice shot.
We don't slice there. Damn it! The one curveball. 3. Hey, I'm always trying new shit, you know.
Nice shot.
Cause I don't know, like this I don't like the spray and pray approach to this hole. I really don't. It's all too easy to get caught up in some really dumb rock or something.
Nice
It is
shot.
way too easy. They should stop in a timely fashion.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Well, I guess landing on the green counts, right?
Nice birdie.
Good.
Very well done.
Alright, let's not spend a million years on hole 15 because that really hurt me last time.
Nice.
First order procedures, I'm not going to add topspin because I don't want to bias the ball too far right and towards the mushroom. I want to kind of keep it to one side. This is excellent. Alright. Note the loss of loft, because we are downhill.
Nice shot.
We're going to need some ultra bites, and that's not going to be enough either. Nope, this green sucks. Go too short, catch it fast. You go too long, and well, yep. One of the worst holes on the course. Imagine if you weren't doing Starbow. Then you'd have to do some really, like, creative shit. Because most likely you're packing a wood for that second shot unless you, like, roll all the way down.
Nice shot.
I have never heard of an ultra bite. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. Terra's the next one up, and then you have, I think Petabyte is the next one after that. And I can't remember if it's the Yada Bite, or if that's the next one up, or if it's the one, or if that's the one after that.
Nice shot.
I guess that's in reference to the joke I made there. Oh, okay. Gotcha, gotcha.
Nice.
Alright, this lands about pin height, and with this wind, so I think normal backspin should be sufficient. There's a lot that can go wrong if you try to use long clubs with super backspin. This is way more flat than it should be, so maybe this is an exploitable area, is that left side. You want to hope to get left flag and just land, like, in the near vicinity.
Nice shot.
Adopt, adapt, improve. Alright.
Nice shot.
This is a screamer.
Nice on.
Oh no, must it be this way?
Nice shot. Very well done.
I wouldn't want to spend forever trying to navigate that cup. Alright. Yeah, 16 is never an easy one. This wind's gonna do a major ton, so
Nice shot.
I'll give it room to breathe. And if I land on the back, so be it. That's easy, easy, easy.
Birdie putt.
Very easy.
Nice birdie. Very well done. Nice shot.
Just to be safe. I wasn't sure if that was landing directly on the fast fairway or not. Delightful, delightful, delightful. I think even a 3-wood can get there. Yep.
Nice shot.
And that's as far as I'm willing to take it. Because this slope is severe.
Great. Eagle putt. Nice eagle. Very well.
Very solid PCG. I'm pleased. Alright.
New course unlocked.
Let's get that sub 70. Come on. Badlands is not that bad. I want that sub 70, dude. Do this. I don't remember my Badlands being all that great in my old PV run, so... Oof.
Nice shot.
Crud. What happened there? I mean, I know I went to a 9, but it still should have been safe, but oh well. Okay. Can't get frazzle-dazzled. Maybe I'll have to consume more of the flesh and the blood here soon enough. See, that's a wind I like more.
Nice shot.
There we go. Parchment. About 4 or 5 short.
Excellent.
That wind was not there.
Nice.
Okay.
Very well done.
Okay. This strat never gets old, ladies and gentlemen. I love it, I love it, I love it. Easiest birdie ever.
Shot. Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie. Very well done.
If you want to try to do that aimlessly, then just try to nudge your aim towards the lantern on the left and see what happens.
Nice shot.
This bugger, dude. What's gonna happen? Oh, wow. I guess the tailwind might have played a part there. I'm not sure. Not the greatest weather for this hole. Speed, hubris, stuff and stuff. As much as you would love to play fast, sometimes it hurts you more.
Nice shot.
This should work out better. The rain can really mess shit up. Alright. Simple forward.
Nice shot.
This should barely clear the rock. And if not, then well, the rock might... Sometimes it helps, but I think we had a little too much power and not quite enough loft.
Excellent. Birdie putt.
Oh well. Get the risk out of the way early, you know? So that then you have more shots and more liberties to take later. And you spend less time restarting if you do mess up. Seems reasonable to me, man. Not that much of a slice. This will still take a decent hop on its way up.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Big Chungus.
Nice birdie.
Excellent.
Very well done.
Big Chungus is already almost 2 months old. Can you believe that? Alright.
Nice shot.
Just to be safe. Because that -1 does a lot to this shot.
Nice shot.
I'm just gonna let this either trickle up the fringe or whatever. Easy position from here. Maybe a little slice just to be safe. Excellent!
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Gotta get super solid inside 10 yards. Then you can do more of your spray and pray stuff. And that'll save you time, and that'll save you time as well. Once you're more confident that you could salvage on your third shot. I don't know. Is Shaggy considered an old meme yet? Like, is it still cool to say? Is it still cool to say that, like, you know, that, you know, you're still no match for Shaggy or whatever? Because apparently that was the big thing like 2 weeks ago. what it was. Apparently, for whatever reason, like, I guess Shaggy from Scooby-Doo is just like some demigod or something. Don't ask me why. People clean onto the weirdest shit.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Me personally, I'm waiting for Kaz Trust Me hypnosis shit to make a comeback. Oof.
Very well done.
Trust in me. Trust in me. Oh man.
Nice shot.
Maybe a slice just to be safe, but well, with the way this wind is, we should be able to survive the wrath of Bowser's mullet. Excellent. Headwind is excellent. That allows me to be a little more aggressive.
Nice shot.
Okay, I think this hook actually makes it okay. No it doesn't. That -1 really hurt. Darn it! I thought the game would indicate to me that was gonna be bad by lagging more, but it didn't. Well, damn! Yeah, see, I knew that headwind was gonna do a lot. Yeah, I think the hook killed it. That's a shame. Okay, we try again.
Nice shot.
Re-d-d-d-d-d. Nice, soft forward. Alright.
Nice shot.
We're gonna help this out a little. This tailwind is not insignificant. 2 shots. This might not quite make it,
Excellent. Birdie putt.
but that doesn't matter.
Nice birdie.
Okay.
Very well done.
Such a shame, though, to have to redo hole 8.
Nice shot.
That was a good hook. Alright.
Nice shot.
This might seem a little extreme, but you'll see.
Nice on. Birdie putt.
Yeah, because Teresa's spin is not amazingly strong.
Nice
It's
birdie.
good, but it's not great.
Very well done.
Alright, only minor time loss.
Nice shot.
I like this area. I like this strat a lot more than what most people do. They try to go to the bottleneck, and then they find that they have to do like a weird punch or some shit to get there, so this is a clear path here, so I like this.
Shot. Pin shot.
Hey, Lamau, dude.
Birdie putt.
That begs the question, would topspin have done it?
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Yeah, it makes you wonder, though. Like, I mean, how much of what we think of as ancient history is just pure bullshit, or it's based on speculation of archaeologists, paleontologists, and whatnot? Darn, I thought I had it. Alright.
Nice shot.
Good hook.
Pin shot.
I knew I needed to nudge that input point down a little. Darn it! This is a hard one. This one basically teaches you to sink short chips in. Alright, here we go again.
Nice shot.
I don't know if that's a good hook or a bad one.
Nice.
I stuck the green, but at what cost? Is that too hard? Yes, it is. On par 3s, it's quicker to back out by going down that way rather than resaving the hole. On par 3s anyway.
Nice shot.
Lose any power at all, add topspin. Otherwise, just let it trickle up the front of the green and, well, have yourself a nice day. So, yeah, definitely perfect conditions there. That's the way I like hole 11.
Very well done.
No wind, no rain, front flag. As simple as it gets.
Nice shot.
Okay.
Nice shot.
Don't know if that slice hurts me much. But it is a 3-wood.
Nice Birdie putt.
I guess you could say that was the better of the much better of two
Very
eagles.
well done.
That would have probably been a little aggressive, untouched.
Nice shot.
Rickle tickle, rickle tickle, rickle, tickle, tickle. Alright. Shoot it through the gates. Shoot through the grates. Minus 2%, don't even care. I think that'll probably still catch fair rough. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. Don't even have to worry about them green tax.
Nice shot. Chip in. Nice eagle. Very well done.
Not sure if that honestly saves time, just not landing on the green and then whatever. But chipping does take longer than putting, so it probably doesn't even work out that way. Ooh, I didn't even realize there was a Wampa way over there. Okay. Minus 1%, I don't really appreciate it, but this is a 4-wood. It should still make progress.
Nice.
All right.
Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Excellent.
Very well done.
Smart, smart, smart. Always allow those big clubs to roll. And they will pay you back in spades. You gotta allow those to roll. Ooh, top bounce. I like that.
Nice shot. Nice on. Birdie putt.
I think I got it this time.
Nice birdie. Very well done.
Alright, baby. 3 more holes. And we have ourselves that sub 70. And major progress.
Nice shot.
On what is definitely a gateway category. A difficult one. How many was that? 4, 5, 6? I lost count. Alamau did.
Nice shot.
Let's bounce in there a few more times. Approach distance, baby! Ah, that's the shit I like.
Excellent. Birdie putt.
This is so close to being in the bag. This is very close to being in the bag.
Very well done. Nice shot.
Is this a good hook or a bad hook? Not the greatest hook, but we can deal. Teresa is strong and versatile.
Nice.
That's a bad hook. I'm not on the. I'm probably not. I am on the green.
Nice.
What?
Birdie putt.
I just needed to see what that putt was doing. How did it? Was that literally straight the whole way and I just aimed my way out of it? No! Okay. God, it's hard to know, guys. Hard to know.
Shot.
That is so sketchy when you hook that there. All right.
Nice shot.
Big hop and stop.
Nice on. Birdie putt. Nice birdie.
Okay.
Very well done.
It's hard to know because it's that kind of thing is very, very dependent on velocity. So, all right. Here is the scoop.
Nice shot.
Not a hook, but this should still be reasonable. If it's center flag, I'll do that half driver shit. But if it's not,
Chip in.
we don't tomfool around.
Very well done.
I wanted that sub 70. GG.
Very well done.
Very minor time loss. God bless Rob Zombie. Alright.